Well, hey everybody, it's Glenn here at Sauna Times, and I'm here with Todd. Todd, tell us about your profession and how long you've been doing this.
I've been in the insulation business, of the retro insulation business, for 37 years now.
Yeah.
So we're very good at anything existing or new techniques on doing things. We're very good at what we do.
And Todd and I were talking, of course, about saunas and insulating saunas, new builds. Todd, tell us about you in sauna. Do you sauna? And
Yeah, we saunaed quite a bit when we were younger growing up. I had some friends that had places on Vermilion, and that's kind of the notorious area for not notorious area, but the area for everybody uses saunas.
right on, including yourself.
Including myself.
So hypothetically, if you were knowing what you know, let's just say that you worked for a food company and you had nothing to do with insulation, and you have a backyard sauna build or even a basement sauna build that you want to undertake, and you're at the stage where you have you're at the joist stage, the shelled stage. You want to insulate. What do you recommend and why?
Well, there are a couple different techniques. One is using, of course, a closed cell foam procedure with a real high density. But the problem is it's expensive, and you can buy the kits from Home Depot, but they're $600-700, which is a lot of money for some of these saunas aren't very big. Or else what you can do is with your framing, go get some like rigid 2-inch foam board.
The pink stuff.
Yep, the pink stuff, and then cut it so it's about a 1/2 inch narrower than what's needed. Don't get it to cut it to fit tight. Leave it about a 1/2 inch all the way around.
Is the table saw the best?
Table saw works out really well to cut that with.
So
Works just
example,
fine.
if you've done your framing right, 14.5 will be your joist cavities.
Yeah.
What would you set your table saw?
Cut it at 13 3/4 or 14. Give you a quarter. Give you a good 1/2 inch gap all the way around.
Very good.
Tops and sides and bottom.
Okay, and then Todd?
Then put your foam board in there, and so I know it's loose. Yeah, that's okay. But then just get a can of that great stuff, and then you can shoot it around the gaps on all 4 sides and hold it there for a minute. It'll tighten up. It'll stay right there. You don't have to worry about trying to get this to fit perfect in between every stud.
Exactly.
You
Quick
don't
question
struggle
on that.
with that.
Is there any benefit to running that bead of great stuff around the perimeter and then squishing in
You
the
can
ridge?
certainly do that. You can put some in there, or even just some glue, even some PL 200 glue, a liquid nail, put a little bit in there just to hold it in there tight for the time being. You certainly could.
Okay, let's talk about foil in a vapor barrier. Yes, no, why?
You wouldn't need a vapor barrier or foil or anything at all like that. With the foam board, though, if there is any penetration in the water, it'll come out and then go out through your bottom, because usually all the wood you're going to be using is treated with something, either green treated or brown treated or cedar. It's going to be something.
Last
sticking
question
in there.
for you, Todd. How about those that say, no, don't insulate, let your walls breathe? What would you say to that?
Well, it's better to keep. I think everything would be working better if we're containing things in the area where you want to be. So you're not going to need as much fuel or logs or what have you to keep that area, your temperature rise and stay more consistent with that barrier, not having heat loss going out through everything else.
Very good. Todd, any other thoughts to this?
No, I just think saunas are great. I love them.
All right.
Yeah, people spend more time figuring out the interior parts of it. That's an important part.
Right on. Thanks
Okay.
for being with us, Todd.
Thank you, sir.